Hey, hello. It is Tammy with Cheers to Creativity, and I am here on the Essential Stencil page. Do one more side here. So this is just a paper mache box, and I'm going to pick up a couple colors. I'm going to pick up Thicket, and then I'm going to pick up Black, and I'm going to pick up a lighter value, and this color is called Laurel. Now, if ever you don't have three colors like that would work, you can always take your darkest color, add a little bit of white, and then add a little more white to it to end up so you have, whoops, three value shades. That's really what I'm trying to do. And I'm going to start with that medium value, and I'm going to pick up a little bit of my sponge. I'm tapping it on my plate, and I'm just going to tap a little bit over this color. It's okay if I see some of that color through, because this is going to be a few different colors. And I picked up the light. It kind of mixed it a little bit in with the the medium value. I'm just tapping that on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this is a four-sided box, kind of obvious, right? And there are three trees. Same spot as the one on the opposite side. Again, I'm eyeballing. I'm going to load a little more paint. My grandkids call me Grammy Tammy. And again, I'm just doing it in white. I'm just keeping it ridiculously simple. We're going to flip it to the other side. And we're going to move to this tree. And again, I'm just going to kind of eyeball. Okay, here we go. We're not done. Okay, so we've got that tree. We have a solid tree. We have the stripy tree in there. Now, if you know me at all, you know I can't have my trees floating. So I'm just going to pick up a little paint with my brush, and I'm just going to come underneath it. I'm going to be very soft to begin with. I'm just going to kind of come under here like some soft little snow. I'm not filling it in completely. I'm going to come around here. So they definitely look like they are in the snow. There you go. So that is our first project, and this was using one of the stencils from Sassy Santa Sayings. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. So next up, I absolutely am going to use one of those boards that I said I have already painted white. And I'm going to be using one or several of the Hope for the Holiday transfers, okay? And this is one of the transfers I'm going to be using along with a stencil. And what I like to do is kind of go in and see what colors work well by matching them to my transfer. And I think this color, which happens to be called Vintage Pink, looks really good as far as comparing it to those little ornaments that are slightly pink and the little pot that's slightly pink, okay? I'm picking up that green. I'm offloading it onto my paper towel, and I am just going to start adding my words. And you don't want your paint to dry and shoot. That I did not want. Hold, please. We're going to see if I have a quick little fix for that little problem. I should have taped that off, and I didn't. So let's just fix that super quick. Super quick. I'm just grabbing a little sponge and seeing if I can just pick that up. I think I did pretty good. Normally I would have grabbed a Q-tip, but I noticed earlier I was out of Q-tips down here. Okay. Oops. Then I just shifted my words. All right. This is why you tape off what you don't want to get on there. I'm going to give this another quick coat with the green. And I feel like I stopped half sentence. Those things happen. Probably like Amazonish. Looks like a little bit of bleed going through here. We're going to have to fix that. I do hope I have a Q-tip somewhere that I don't know. Oh, look, I found one. Yay. Hang on. Just a little bit too much here. Just going to clean this up. It's always better just to get it cleaned up now. Give it a quick little dry. There. Looks pretty good to me. I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to use my those. And there we go. Cute. You know there's going to have to be something there. You just know that, right? Okay, just give me a moment. It'll happen. For this one. With this corner here. We are able to line up our stencils. Even when we do silly things like leave off a word. Oh, Christmas tree. Terry, you know, it happens. It is not a perfect world. I am not a perfect crafter. Snowflake up here. My puppies are being a little bad color than anything else. Okay, like that. But I do have a little green left on this brush. Oh, Christmas tree. I think it looks quite lovely. All right. 1, 2. What's next? Those squares that I base coated white. We're not going to do the whole thing. And what I want to do is use this house from the Scandinavian transfers. We're going to use the Home Sweet Home, but we're not going to do any of the gingerbread stuff. I'm just going to do Home Sweet Home. I think that will work. That's right at the tip top. What I'm going to be doing is painting a little bit. Okay. So I want to do a simple background, something that all of you can do. So I'm going to take a light blue, and this is one of my favorite light blues. It is called Winter Blue. Sign. And I'm just going to pick up my white paint, and when I pick it up, I'm going to push it down on one side, and I'm going to flip my brush over and pick it up again on the other side. That way I actually have quite a bit of paint, okay? And I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to come, boo. Yep, I lost some of that. My brush is not clean. I'm going to grab a little black paint just like I did with that white. You see that? Just a little bit. Now I'm going to come in, I'm going to follow this tree up. And every once in a while, as I'm following it up, I'm going to pull little bits into that tree. I'm loading my brush, and I'm going to offload my brush off here on my paper towel. It's a really pretty blue, and this is going to be my Home Sweet Home. I'm just making sure that I'm pretty much lined up. I think I need to go down a touch. It'll pick up the green that is in the trees. So the green's going to be my main color. My main color. So I'm picking up the green brush I just used. I'm going to come back through here with some silver on top of that green. I may have gone quite low enough. I may have picked up a little, I may have a little, but we can lay that down. Now, this snow is not white, and I've already put white snow next to my birch trees, so we're going to come back here in just a second. So we added a little bit of hand-painted birch trees. We did the Scandinavian. Oh, thank you for all those hearts. You're so sweet. Home Sweet Home. And this does have little holes that it'll hang from. Have a great rest of your week. Only one more day until the weekend. And I'll see you again next week. Cheers.